Nintendo hates Pokemon fans, don't they?
Simple. Don't play it.
Killzone with some Doom elements.
At 30 frames per second.
What's up? Cry about it. Laughable.
Imagine if this game had a real player base. Ha!
Oh yeah, this game exists, Lowell.
Didn't this game get shut down?
They shut down the beta, but they eventually brought it back as a full game on May 28th this year.
Wait, Multiverses still exists? They fly now!
The dead speak.
They fly now!
Somehow, airplanes returned. In a game that you can't really aim up in, what are ground units supposed to do?
AI anti-aircraft, or they will implement new mechanics just like for submarines.
If there was a friendship stunt, it would be Ghostface from Scary Movie calling another character and shouting, "What's up?"
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Is this a new Call of Duty? Because it looks like it.
Looks like Call of Duty because it has guns. Want to elaborate?
Any first-person shooter with smooth shooting is Call of Duty to people. LOL.
So, every first-person shooter looks like a Call of Duty game to you?
This looks absolutely amazing!
It's literally Sega Rally Championship and more. Easily the best racing game I've ever seen from this year yet.
It has nothing to do with Sega Rally Championship. It's 100% Colin McRae Rally.
Look up Overjump Rally for a Sega Rally experience, if it's ever allowed to release.
There better not be everyone on the train involved in the murder.
Yeah, and not even the wagon-lit conductor too.
You can tell there's years and years of love and passion poured into this game. Amazing artwork and character.
The style gives me vibes of old point and click DOS games.
Come on, Reggie, give us Pokemon Red.
Give us OG Pokemon Emerald with online functionality.
Just let us buy Ruby and Sapphire.
Get physical copies of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Unless you know how to solder a new battery into the old Game Boy Advance cartridges, those remakes are the best you've got.
And now Capcom is going to get sued by Nintendo because the hunter used a glider similar to Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Using paragliding to travel? Nintendo are going to copyright that and sue you.
Every mobile game has to have the Zelda or Genshin glider now, haha.
Sad that people think of Zelda when they think gliders.
What would you think of?
Ghost Runner with guns!
Ghost Runner!
Ghost Runner said hi.
The boomer shooter, bro.
Quake 2 or 3 mixed with Ghost in the Shell?
Killzone with some Doom elements.
Just another first-person shooter Call of Duty wannabe.
Metal Gear wants its thumbnail back.
It's a shame Teen Titans Go has killed any possibility of another season of The Real Show.
That's the point. TTG has been going on forever, and even the most diehard of its fan base are getting sick of the series.
In fairness, it's been like 20 years. Anything within the last 6 or 7 probably wouldn't have even remotely resembled the same tone and style.
We weren't getting one to begin with. Are we really still on this? 4-player split screen?
Need 4-player split screen. Needs thousands of color and wheel options. Tons of tracks and unlockables.
Otherwise this will get old really fast.
Split screen? Sold!
Insta-buy the split screen.
Went for PlayStation 1.
Awesome. Can't wait to finally play a new game on my PlayStation 1.
A 9-year-old game with 60 frames per second? Holy cow, that's huge!
Ubisoft's looking to build some goodwill after the whole Shadows controversy. Now all we need is a 60 frames patch for Unity, Ezio Trilogy, and Black Flag.
Make something new. A Splinter Cell remake would save your company.
You sank my battleship, the game.
This looks great. So happy to see Microprose back in the game. Instabuy.
I've been waiting on something like Jane's Fleet Command for years.
I'm glad Microprose is back. Asterisk grins, asterisk.
Typical cliche plot in which Soviet is always on the received end of damage.
To be fair, it's a trailer.
Cry about it.
Looks like a glorified mobile game.
Boomers complain about mobile games when they played Game Boys and the Switch.
Frau Icar. And B, the same people still playing Genshin Impact. Clowns.
Get this garbage off my Blizzard launcher.
Why is this game being hosted on Blizzard? This game is beneath them.
Yes, the company that brought us Diablo 4, Immortal Rumble, Overwatch 2, nothing is below Blizzard.
Everyone looks genderless yet again. Hard pass.
Their faces be frozen in time.
At 30 frames per second.
What is with companies making mobile games? Not everyone can play games like this on their phones.
Get ready to upgrade your phone, guys.
Instead of grinding for monster parts, you can swipe for the low price of double your mom's credit limit.
Oh well, you know it's the real deal when the phone is begging for its life when running it.
Did they choose the font by searching for comic and just immediately went with Comic Sans?
Oh, I'm surprised his footsteps don't say Kid 2.
This is the worst thing I've seen all day. And that's saying something.
Why does every game have to be a damn Souls-like?
Please don't be a Metroidvania rogue.
A Metroidvania Souls-like game with comic book elements. Definitely gonna play this, because of my love for Metroidvania games.
Please don't make the same mistake as the Naval update by giving Collies a bomber only, and the Wardens a fighter only. Give both factions things that can accomplish the same role.
They said on their developer stream that this was a very early one, and there would be way more coming for both factions.
Dude! Spitting facts as a Spanish grandpa spits olive seeds.
That poor server hamster is gonna die of exhaustion.
I love how they incorporated the fact that there is no singular ghost face into his playstyle.
Some interesting things about this Ghostface is that yes, there are 3, but also they are likely past MK characters taking up the mantle.
It will be a secret who the characters playing Ghostface are. It will be a reveal in his game ending.
They're literally fighting gods and evil supermen. Of course, this operation is going to be a 3-man job.
Nintendo hates Pokemon fans, don't they?
They give everything except mainline Pokemon.
We just need Pokemon Coliseum and DX. Only that.
Man, give us Pokemon main series on Game Boy or Game Boy Advance.
Who do they make these simulator games for seriously? No one asked for this, or half these simulator games. Go get the actual job if you want to do this.
Bro, not everyone's in it for the money. Sometimes they made it for passion.
No, you didn't ask and you are not everyone.
Keep in mind, not everyone can get the job due to medical conditions or other limiting factors. These simulators are for people who either can't get into the field or simply want to simulate it for fun.
Simple. Don't play it.
Hearing, there is a killer among us. spoken so genuinely without a hint of sarcasm heals my soul.
Yes, there's definitely a killer among us.
Pixel art is gorgeous.
Pixelation is overdone.
It was the butler with the candlestick.
This looks like a PC game from LucasArts in the 90s.
They might have to change the name, because a quick Google search revealed a PlayStation 1 game called Project Overkill.
You do realise there's a reason it's called Project Overkill, right? Because that's just the code name for now.
Yeah, but still, a 30-year-old PS1 game might be better than this, most likely.
Definitely a mobile game.
It's a PC MMO, actually.
It's DFO Dungeon Fighter Online. At a crispy 9 frames a second.
Every time he uses the glider, he drops 50 frames to lighten his load.
It's like 10 frames per second.
You know when you are about to have a great time when the frames drop.
Oh, look! It's Monster Hunter Immortal!
This isn't Monster Hunter. This is Slow-Mo Dude Glider.
Oh no! Monster Hunter Genshin!
So, Genshin but Monhun skin.
Ghostface as a vulture? What is this? A Looney Tunes cartoon?
At this point, just put Shrek with a badass attack.
What type of game is this? Is it online against other opponents, or is it like Metro?
Single player only. It's probably more open world than Metro.
It's like Metro, single player.
It's entirely open world with only a few areas locked to story progress.
It's the father of Metro. Early builds of Metro were made on the Stalker X-ray engine.
I'm actually happy! You people get pissed off LMAO!
Who asked for this?
I love Syndicate, but it seems like Ubisoft just wants to remind everyone of their two-dimensional characters, pretending to be inclusive and all that.
Laughable.
Tara Strong mocking Tara Strong. Because one of Tara Strong's voices is annoying to the other Tara Strong voice.
It's Terraversus.
No, Terraception.
Now all we need is Batgirl and the DC Terra trio is complete.
Russian propaganda bot located!
Well, the Soviet Navy was garbage, so...
Typical arrogance and stereotypes.
Hey, how's that Black Sea Fleet doing these days? Flagship floating okay?
Not much expected from the old ships. More capable warships on the way.
Cope.
They really added every Pokemon game except the ones people want. LMAO.
Or they are just too lazy to implement home integration with their Game Boy apps.
Snap, Puzzle League and Stadium are top-tier games in my opinion. The Game Boy games would be awesome to have, but I'm happy with the others being on there.
Mobiles be like, after 5 hunts, want to go do your 6th hunt? For $4.99. Buy 50 rubies for an extra hunt. If not, wait 24 hours.
Storage space will be insane.
Found the triggered kid, probably using his parents' money while saying gaming is a luxury, like if he knows what it's like to have a real job.
This feels like a cheap, cynical aping of Comic Zone.
Oof! How can you be so clearly inspired by Comic Zone and miss the mark this much?
Not only are the panels too big, but they make no difference on the background.
Maybe comparing it to Comic Zone is unfair, but that game felt like you were on a comic page.
Even the name is designed to make you think of Comic Zone. Just a shame they haven't built on the gameplay at all.
Brave souls, don't pre-order game.
Anyone buying this premium edition is a sucker. Wait the 5 days and just play on Game Pass.
Look at all the diversity. Pass.
Is it a bad thing?
Let me remind you, you lost the election.
It reeks of woke DEI. Sorry, I'll have to identify as non-binary for this one.
Does anyone know when this is out on PlayStation 1?
1998.
Awesome, can't wait.
Nintendo Switch, please. Does the update start automatically when I open the console?
If you have the game installed, it should update on its own.
I have it installed.
The update comes out tomorrow. Just wait for it.
Say what you want about Ubisoft, but this is a big win. Rockstar, where you at with Red Dead Redemption 2?
Rockstar will likely remaster it for next gen, probably a full price game. I'd prefer that over just 60 frames per second added.
Pig Simulator!
Smartest American.
Woke up early this morning to hate.
Ah, did someone get chucked in jail for being naughty?
Or did someone grow up licking the toes of fascists? Or
LOL! Yay, everyone drifts! Turns while trying to go fast!
Also, a top-down driving game? So sick it must be 1985.
Now you can play as Pork.
If they were gonna make a 3D version of Dungeon Fighter, you would think they would have released it 10 plus years ago when DF was still relevant.
This is 2.5D. The actual 3D version was Project BBQ, but that got cancelled.
DNF is still very popular in Asia, not so much outside of Asia, of course.
Yes. We need Pokemon trading card game too.
Hey you, Pikachu.
Stalker 2 before Grand Theft Auto 6.